Joachim, how are you?
How are you? I'm fine.
Nice to see you.
Welcome to the future.
We're here at Living Tomorrow.
Let's go and see.
Sounds great. Show me around. So Joachim, we're entering the smart city room. This is where we have an exhibit, Extreme does. And a lot of the elements in here are things that are used in this building. Do you want to show us a couple of these?
Well, some things are very practical in this room, like printed concrete. How do you use robots, 3D printers to
So that's
print
3D printed.
It's 3D printed concrete, yes.
And it's real concrete.
Yeah, it's real concrete, and the idea is that in the future we will build our homes like this.
Well, let's look at a couple of these things just quickly. We talked about the printed concrete. How about the Hydroloop?
Well, that's quite interesting technology because water is gold for the future. And what we do in the building is that all water that comes into the building is used twice. So all the water that we use in sanitary, for instance, shower, bath, whatever, it's all going to this kind of devices. There are more than this one. This is just demonstration. There's 6 in the cellar connected to each other. And that water is reused for toilets and also for irrigation in the garden.
How about over here? We have some construction materials.
Yeah, some construction materials. And we have carbonated stones. So it means they absorb a lot of CO2 during the production process, manufacturing process.
So you take carbon out of the atmosphere.
Right.
Well, let's walk over and look at something, the digital twin for a city. This is something that Extreme is part of and has a demonstration aspect to, but the smart city. So tell us what's happening.
Well, here you see the layout of a city of tomorrow. It could also be the city of today. This really shows a total city. So the whole idea is that anything in the city is, of course, now intelligent and even predictive to things that happen in that city and will happen.
And what we're seeing here is the city of tomorrow is powered by Extreme Networks, our capabilities. We're using our Extreme Virtual Assistant, which is helping navigate the incident or the scenario that's outlined. So it's a really cool way that we can, and practical way we can do it today. And here's a virtual way we can do it tomorrow. So Joachim, we're walking into the autonomous room. Let's walk through a couple of highlights.
It's all about robots. It's all about artificial intelligence. So we have it related to cars, level 5 autonomous cars. What will it mean? How will it look like? And especially, what will it bring to us? So when I put on the glasses, the Unreal glasses, the car is all of a sudden here. So I can really look into the car. I see it driving in the city, how it's autonomous, level 5, of course, is driving. How it interacts with the environment, how it responds to, let's say, traffic lights or anything else. So, and even gaming and entertainment inside the car, how this is evolving in the future. And then we have another part that is very physically and tangible related to robots in construction, but also in plants, how we use them. What are the robots doing? How do they interact with us? And that's also what we explain here on the screen. And you see the very large robots producing a car. Well, that's exactly what these robots are doing.
So Joachim, we walked into the healthcare facility of the future, and a lot of things happen here. First, you can get triaged by a robot approaching you.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you walk up and you stand in front of the mirror. And with this interactive mirror, you can get all your biometrics taken, all of your physical elements taken right there. And that information is loaded up to a doctor immediately. Tell us about that.
Well, it's a whole chain of care, in fact, that is giving. So first of all, data, again, like we saw in the whole building, is the most important element for the future because it gives you all the information you need to have. So that's the Health Hub. That's where we really have the electronic patient file. And then we all have these kind of wearable devices with us. They all connect wirelessly with that central system. All that information from our wearables is collected, put into the patient file. And then you go to the doctor.
And the doctor interacts with you virtually.
Yeah, the doctor is partly virtual, partly human. So what the pharmacist can immediately do is that just by a flick of the switch, because it's also connected, this is all the medication you have at home. So the doctor can see, okay, this is medication that you have. Well, this is not good anymore. You should replace it. I give you a new pain reliever, but be careful because this pain reliever can interact with that other medication you take. So it's quite interesting that the new medication that you have from the doctor here really fits into your home of the future.
And then finally, over to this.
Oh, this is something very special. So it's a little glimpse to what the future. It's something we took out of the research labs. So this is a printer, a picoliter printer, so microfluidics printer. The whole idea today is that it's used for testing purposes. If there are COVID tests or anything, the medical array of substances is automatically printed by this printer. But the future vision is that then medication can be printed, personalized.
So you took us through the whole journey, which is all the way from getting triaged with the robot, interacting with your medical records, going through and getting an updated diagnosis with the doctor virtually with the use of wearables and other technologies that are to be defined in the future, and then going all the way through to in your treatment and care with the doctor and getting medication or testing done all in this one experience.
It's all one single chain. And again, in the past, it were all different things with its own data. Today, also thanks to your technology, we connect all these things together seamlessly. And that is what really makes the future and what really makes the difference.
Joachim, that's been a great journey you took us on. You showed us what tomorrow's going to look like.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And your partnership and being able to show our customers and partners what this is. This is not just a destination, it's what we see in the future. And thank you for being our partner. And to our customers and partners, remember, this is an asset, part of this partnership that we have. We want you to experience it and see what tomorrow's going to be.